Alright, today I am going to be helping you guys making some quick, so it's not going to be that much, but quick and fast, the easiest way to make ruples in this game. The first is literally buying barter items off of the flea market and then buying an item. For example, this M4A1. If you filter this, right now I can't buy it, but this can get down all the way down to 50,000, right? So I'll buy two of them just so you can see. Nope. So that I'm gonna make a little loss here, but sometimes you can get it down all the way down to like 50,000, which is about 100k for both, 100k for the weapon. And if you exit out and you go back to mechanic, you can go sell that for 120, almost 126. Which, if you can get it anywhere between, what's that, 62,000 is where you're gonna, or 62.5 is about where you're only gonna make 1,000 ruples, but you can make upwards of like 25,000 ruples just for doing that one simple barter, and you can do that twice per reset. And then another one that's way less money, but if you're like lower level, like when do you get this? Is this, yeah, you get it at level 1. So you can go buy some chainlets. You can get these all the way down to, like I've seen them at 4,000. I bought them at 4,000. You can buy one of these bad boys. Go back, and I think you can sell it for something like 16,000. Where is it? 19,000. There you go. So you can sell it for 19,000. So you can buy it all the way upwards of 8,500, and you'd still be making money. But they're always around the 5,000 mark. And then where you're going to make your most money is your hideout. But obviously with the hideout, it's a little bit harder to get. So I'll go from 1 by 1, which normally is the best. So if you don't have a booze generator, this is if you don't, your nutrition unit is really good for making Red Bulls. So they're selling for about 16,000 right now, and you get 20 of them. How much are these selling for now? 180,000. 180,000 plus, you can get these all the way down to 20,000, but we'll say 25,000. So is it just one of those? Yeah, just one of those. So 25, another, let's say 20. I know you can get those for 20 easy. And then these you can get all the way down to 15. Yeah. So 15, 20, which is 35, plus 25, which is 60. So that's 240,000. Alright, yeah, 240,000. And you can sell these from upwards of like 17,000 each. So 17,000 times 20 is 340,000. So you're definitely making a profit there. That's your best one with a nutrition station if you don't have a booze generator. If you have a booze generator, it's better to use your purified water and make booze, because this can sell all the way up to 300,000, but normally sits around the 280,000. And then your sugar is about, whatever it is, 25,000. So that's 50 plus 230. So 230, and you're selling it for 280. But if you're generating the purified water, it's better to do it that way, because the purified water only sells for 180,000. So you do make a profit there. But nutrition station normally isn't that profitable. Most of these things won't make you enough money to like justify how much you have to spend. Like what I used to do at the very start was making condensed milk. But now that sugar's gone up in price, it's not worth it anymore, because you get 45,000, but then it's going to cost you 22, and I think this will probably also be where is it? This will probably also be it. Oh no. So you'd make nothing. You'd make 1,000 maybe. It'd be good if you just want to craft that and get your crafting up. Generator, obviously nothing. Bitcoin, obviously that's going to make you money. Alright, and then your Intel. You can basically do anything. I craft my flash drives. And then I'll use my flash drives to make, where is it? I'll make a Intel. Actually, I'll do that now. So I make the Intel, which is worth it. So from So you're making a lot of money there. From being worth 180,000 to plussing on paper, so it's 190,000, and then you get a $330,000 item. Then with your lavatory, so this is where it gets interesting. Some people don't like having their generator on. I have it on all the time because I'll do the math, but I'll collect this. Oh, don't have enough space, but I will buy exploratory fuel. Chuck that in my generator, use that, that'll cost about 100k for the 2 of them. Right, so I'll take these. So then, with the exploratory, I will craft a mags case. And because I've already used the fuel out of it, it's I'm gonna half the price of what the fuel is. Because the fuel obviously provides value by itself. So 100k for the 2 of them. Plus, I think it's like 15,000. I'm going to buy this really quickly just because I know I'm going to need it. And then you need to buy 3 of these. I'm not going to get that. Normally you can get it all the way down to 20k. So that's 60k. So 60, 160 plus 20 plus another 30 is 210,000, and then you get an item that's worth 310, so you make 100k off that. But I hold on to mine, and I'll make another one, and then I'll go and craft one of these bad boys, which costs 100k, 110, I think that's 15, so 155,000, and then these have like dropped significantly, haven't they? So only an extra like 200k on top of the 2 mags cases, and then that will make you a mil. So that's easy money. So that's what I do with my lavatory, is I'll just rotate between creating mags cases and lucky scav boxes, and that's normally what I do. And then sometimes I'll craft some bandages. Well, first of all, I will buy 4 of the beanies, craft that, craft some bandages, and then the bandages are used for the med station. But I'll move on to the workbench. So the workbench, the easiest ones is probably just crafting your wires and recycling to power cords, and then power cords to wires, and just keep switching between the 2 and cut the profits off of the wires. Another thing that I do is craft rip ammo with, is it Hawk? Yeah, here it is. So that's about 30,000 plus 4 wires, which is only like 40,000. So that's 70,000. I'm getting 180 rip. And then 180 rip will sell for a decent amount. They normally sell for about upwards of, let's get that, where are they? Yeah, there you go. So on average, that probably makes me a fuck ton of money. What's that? 80,000 plus. We'll just say it's 150 to make it easy. About 130,000, so you're making a decent little profit there. But if you're a low level on your workbench, your main one is going for your fletch ammo. You can sell that for like 400, and you just buy fuel for your hideout, which will cost about 120. But it kind of replenishes that cost. And then obviously when you're low level, doing the wires is also really, really good. I'm just trying to think if there's anything like really good right now. I think the batteries dropped in price quite significantly. You could still probably go for the battery and make a little bit of profit, but with the time that it takes to craft, I probably wouldn't suggest it now. Back when it was up, like at the very start, as soon as they implemented this craft, it was definitely worth it, getting that $1 million. Another big one is going for your camera lenses. You just buy these 2, only if you have it unlocked for the euros, then it's worth it, because it only costs you about like 40,000 or 45,000 rubles, and then you're making like 120, I think. Yeah, 120,000 at the low end. So we'll move on to the med station. So that's basically everything. Med station, I don't make that much money on it anymore. You can go for your lead X's and like craft your defibs and everything. That is a valid way to do it. They're still worth 1.1 mil, and they'll probably stay that way. my quick and easy one is actually crafting your AIs and also your scrap, and like rotating between the two, getting a good supply of that, and then actually just buying some adrenaline and crafting one of those. They sell for 40,000, and it maybe costs me, these are about 15,000, yep, and the scrap and stuff I basically get for free, because I'll be making the bandages over there in the laboratory, which helped me craft this, and then this can craft one of these crafts can craft 9 of these, and then it kind of just recycles, and then you kind of just use the leftover. The other thing that I'll do is, if I have found these in raid, I wouldn't buy them anymore. They're 60,000. But if I find those in raid and I've used them up, or you buy them off the market and use them until they're at 1, definitely going for these is really good. They sell for 20k, so that's 140k. Just straight out the bat, and it's nice and easy, especially if you just use it all the way down to 1, then it's definitely really worth it, because it's only got 1 use left. And yeah, those are the main ways to make profit, like without having to think about it. So basically your generator pays for itself when you're crafting, you know, when you're getting lucky scab boxes and stuff. So it kind of just pays for itself, and then you kind of profit by your Bitcoin farm always being able to run. I've only got 9 graphics cards in there, but it could, as soon as you when you get closer to end game and you're getting like 50 of them in there, it only takes like 10 hours to get a Bitcoin. And I think Bitcoins are selling for about 280,000 at the moment, and that's kind of free, especially with the water filters as well. Buying your water filters now while you can, while they're nice and cheap. Like I bought mine for like 12,000 each. And getting one of these bad boys for 180,000 is definitely worth it, especially when one of the water filters can craft for 2. And then also having everything crafting as much as you can to increase your crafting is really important. What am I at now? I'm at level 9. Not the best. There's definitely people that would be higher, but getting those up as high as you can and as quickly as possible is the best way to do that. Especially so you can get the max level crafting, so you can be crafting 2 things at once. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, those are the quick ways to make money. So it's just buying barter items and selling them back to Ragman or Mechanic. I'm sure there would be different barters that you can do, but these are the 2 that I found that are just consistently always working. But yeah, see, I'll just sell these now. And boom, I made profit. Like and like I don't need to think about it, especially if you're not really feeling like playing Tarkov and you just want to make some quick money. So then when you actually come on, or like you wake up in the morning and you've only got 5 minutes, you just quickly run, turn on your computer, go into the hideout, and do all the crafting and do all the trades as you can, and then boom, I make like $1 mil a day easily without even having to think about it. Like I've got $1 mil now, but I just got my lucky scab box, which is a couple days worth of trading. And then yeah, it's kind of just like a slow process that kind of just builds money slowly, and you don't have to risk anything. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you. Hopefully this doesn't drive up the price in the market, but yeah, that's how it's done. Peace out, guys.